So riding in Nairobi can be a bit of a challenge, especially if you're a new rider. So this is the DOD area. So when you encounter traffic, the need to lane split, the gap may not be even big enough for a bike. So you need to watch out even for people crossing the road, the hawkers, so that you don't end up hitting somebody on the road. So that can present quite a challenge, especially if you're a new rider. Balancing clutch and throttle to ensure you don't end up stalling. Of which that was also I experienced that in my early days as a rider on this very bike. And I came to, though I was also trained on the same, but then experiencing it now when you're alone, you think you tend to put a lot of thoughts in it, and then you end up stalling, and people start hooting at you, those who don't know, those who are not patient enough. And so you need to be really careful. So this was a little traffic situation when leaving the DOD area, heading back to Langata Road at a time when traffic is expected, so in the evening hours. And so traffic was building up in Agminskotek to join Valley Road. Roundabout then after that, more traffic as we head towards Rongai as usual. So this was just to show some of the highlights of things you might encounter on the road. So one of the potential hazards is the bodabodas as well, though they're also riders on the road, but they tend to be more in a hurry than the rest of us. So you need to ensure you don't follow them. Do your ride and check if you can fit in the gaps or not, and lane split safely when vehicles are moving mostly at less than 10 kilometers per hour. And you lane split slowly, checking always if at all it may cause an accident, or if at all you may fit in the gap. Like for instance, for this one I had to brake and follow the bus because the gap was very narrow between the Range Rover and me. You can see this border guy squeezing in between that the small space. So try also to ensure you know the width of the bike and you can pass through such spaces or not. And always check your mirror. So before moving, check your mirror or even turn your head because you are standing, so that you don't end up running or hitting a boda or a motorcyclist who is also doing the same lane splitting. When approaching junctions or even roundabouts, so vehicles are, the Kenyan rule is that vehicles on the right have a right of way in roundabouts. So always stop and ensure there is no oncoming traffic. If there's a traffic police, like in this situation, just stop as well if you're stopping traffic, to ensure that you don't end up now causing an accident or inconveniencing the traffic coming from the right. So at this moment, I had given us the go ahead to continue. So this one now is Valley Road. So the vehicles on the right have a right of way. So the ones on the roundabout have right of way. Now heading towards heading towards the other roundabout on Ngong Road. But normally, not all Kenyans take note. Even if you have a right of way, please also check to ensure that you are nobody is coming to you at a high speed, to ensure you just give them their way so that you remain safe, even if you have the right of way. Because now you're the body, you're everything, so don't end up causing an accident. For this other roundabout, it was green light on our side, so we proceeded, but also cautiously. Just check the other vehicles that are confused there. They want to join Bantadi Way, others want to continue to proceed with Ngong Road. So also check to ensure you're not in a situation that may cause you harm. So the next point is now this other roundabout, Timol. So this one was traffic has really improved since constructing of this overpass. So you can really see, but still have to be careful. Down here there's normally a bit of confusion. Vehicles that want to go back to Langata Road and you want to proceed towards Langata Road. So also check on the bodabodas that are also to be in a hurry in this location. Also in lane splitting, see the vehicles are moving slowly and the gap in front, so you can lane split slowly. So if there's a boda who is also slowing down, don't try to force your way. Normally when I don't look at them, I just wait for there to be a gap that I can pass through, and I normally avoid what that guy is doing, passing on the left, because it may end up being squeezed, because the drivers are mostly checking the side mirrors that is close to them. So also take note on that. Then splitting in the middle with lights, see my future eyes lights are on, so the drivers, that ensures visibility, and I only pass through whenever I'm confident that the gap between can accommodate my motorcycle. So mostly the problem here is that you have 4 lanes coming from the Timol roundabout, and also you have 4 lanes in total, so 2 lanes coming from the Timol roundabout and 2 lanes coming from the overpass. So they're joining a 2 lane, so it tends to be a bit of traffic. There are vehicles that want to go towards Winton, there are vehicles that seek to proceed, so you need to check their indicators, and also check, some may not indicate, so just proceed cautiously to ensure you don't end up in a bad situation. So right now I normally see the gaps here normally not that big, so I just follow one of the vehicles until I see there is sufficient gap for lane splitting. Then I can proceed doing the same, because all cars are squeezing in to try to join those two lanes. So just be cautious when you encounter such a road in Kenya, and so just be on the lookout and be safe while you ride. So in front here is another hazard where you have a bus stop. You see that border is really squeezed in. So check the traffic in front as the matatus seek to join the road, and also motorcycles that are seeking to overtake you or join the gap between you and the cars to ensure that you are safe. So especially those bus stops, they can be hazardous. So always, even when there is no traffic and you are passing near one of the bus stops, ensure you are on the inner lane, so that when they are joining the road without any warning, they may not have seen you, so that you may not end up being in an accident situation. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to highlight the traffic situation in this Langata Road, also coming from Bogabi, or any traffic situation within Nairobi, and how you need to conduct yourself as a rider. So right now the vehicles are moving slowly. There's some repair works on the road going on ahead. So just lane split when you see the gap is sufficient, and move slowly, because also some roads like Mombasa Road, there may be hookahs or even Thika Road. So don't lane split like you're doing GTA. So just do it slowly, and you'll end up arriving safe and faster than those people who are inside the vehicles.